What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are back with another realistic rebuild today, as we have 7 of these left to do, and then we're completely done with all 30 teams in NBA 2K23 realistic style. So today we are going to be doing a Cleveland Cavaliers realistic rebuild. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like in this one. Of course, subscribe if you're new around here. Always greatly appreciated. On the road to 30,000 subs. And like I said, today we have the Cleveland Cavaliers. And one thing I will say is I finally have downloaded an updated custom roster, since 2K has yet to update where we have start today and the contract extensions being in here. So like RJ Barrett would always enter free agency, or Tyler Hero would always enter free agency, I believe. Like, the extensions just were not there. So Wiggins should have his extension, I believe, and so should Jordan Poole, if I'm not mistaken. So Wiggins is there. And yeah, so everyone has their extensions that's supposed to. So I'm glad I finally was able to fix that, because 2K, I was waiting forever for them to do it. They never did. So got that updated. The Cavaliers, on the other hand, though, Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Jarrett Allen, Evan Mobley. I mean, we already know this team is super damn good. So do I have to do a whole lot today? Maybe not. Maybe I don't. But I am doing all 30 teams, so I have to do a team as good as this. They're young. The Cavaliers have done an incredible job since LeBron James has left, as we all know. And there's a lot to be excited about here. So if we look at the rotation as of right now, they do have Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Caris LeVert, Mobley, Jarrett Allen, Kevin Love, Ricky Rubio. I don't think his actual return in real life just yet. Lamar Stevens, and then Osman. So feeling pretty good. I would like to have Isaac Okoro in the rotation, though, I would imagine. So they want to start Osman, but I am going to continue to start LeVert, and I want to have Isaac Okoro, like I said, in the rotation. I feel like it's not right to not have him in there. So I'm going to have Okoro in there, because I'm pretty sure he develops pretty nicely as well in this game. Rubio, like I said, he's not actually healthy in real life, but we are still going to just play him as well. Play him here. It doesn't matter too much. So I'm going to throw Osman at the end of the bench. I do like him a little bit, but we're going to throw him at the end. And then let's put LeVert at like 20, or let's go like 28 minutes. Something like that. Ricky Rubio, 21. And then Okoro, 19. Something along the lines of that. So I'm ready to roll with that. And then we'll have Garland and Mitchell both play 35 apiece. So let's go ahead and some of this first season. I mean, this team is already damn good. Like I just mentioned, they're in a very good position. We all know they traded for Donovan Mitchell. And we're going to run a different system. There's no need to run a defensive system. So we're going to go ahead and roll with that. Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Mobley, Jarrett Allen. What could possibly go wrong? This team might even win a championship year number 1. So my only objective, honestly, in this video today is just to make the team as better as I can. I don't know how you do that, because like I said, this team is already damn good, but we're going to give it our try. And we're going to do our best to go ahead and, try to win multiple championships or something, because this team is damn good. You see this, man? This could be you right here. Today's video is brought to you by Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best way to get more out of the game you're watching. You're picking overs or unders on your favorite players who you love watching each and every day. Let me show you how it works. Prize Picks is available on mobile or desktop, and you basically get to choose 2 to 5 players, and you choose over or under on their props that they give you. You pretty much have every sport you can imagine on here. But let's say I wanted to go ahead and put a bet on Mitchell and Joel Embiid. I want to go more and more on them. If I get it right, I 3 times my money. Let's say I want to go up to 5 players, which is the most you can go up to. You can go more or more on all of them, and that's going to 10 times your money. I started with $100, and so far I'm up to $500. I've been having a ton of fun over here on Prize Picks. If you want to go ahead and sign up, link is down in the description below. Use code Crushables or matching deposit dollar for dollar up to $100. If you deposit $100, you get $200 to work with. Thank you, Prize Picks, for sponsoring today's video. Back to the rebuild. So at the end of the season, like usual, we got Luka Doncic winning MVP. Paulo Banchero is your Rookie of the Year. Drummond is your 6th man. You got Giannis Offensive Player, and then Cade Cunningham wins Most Improved. And you got Billy Donovan, Coach Leader for Chicago Bulls, and Tyler Jameson, Executive of the Year for the 76ers. You got Luka, Harden, Giannis, LeBron, and Jokic, All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team. So really nice all around there. We take a look at our player stats. We did finish up as the 5th seed in the East, so we weren't up top just yet, but we will probably get there eventually. You had 20 from Garland, you had 24 from Mitchell, 15 from Mobley, 14 from Allen, and 14 from Kevin Love. Even Caris LeVert had 12. So Kevin Love is a 6-man. Is definitely a high-volume guy that I would like to keep around, because he is the veteran presence the Cavaliers have right now. Now, he is making around $28 million, so I would wonder if the Cavaliers are looking to maybe trade him at the trade deadline for something, because a $28 million expiring could be pretty valuable if you wanted to add another piece, but I'm not really sure what the Cavaliers could offer outside of just Kevin Love's contract. Ricky Rubio with 10, 6 from Osman, and then 5 from Okoro, so not too bad all around. Like I said, we get Milwaukee in round 1, so we're going to be early on very much tested. I feel like we have the lineup, though, that could give Giannis some problems, like Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley. Plenty of size down low, so that could definitely be helpful. And we have Garland and Mitchell, who obviously can, for sure, score at will. So let's see what happens. Game 1, we're up 1-0 on the Milwaukee Bucks, which is a very tough team. We got Kevin Love dropping 31 in game 1. That's very, very handy. Game 2, they even it up, though. They beat us by 2 here. Giannis 19, 21, and 11 for Mitchell. Game 3, they're up 2-1. Beat us by 1 again. They're up 3-1. And maybe it's not going to be so easy to win a championship. I mean, we won game 6. Okay, we won game 6. We won game 7. We do. So never mind. We get out of round 1 on the Milwaukee Bucks, and we come back from a 3-1 deficit. 33-7 from Donovan Mitchell, 21-8 from Garland. So that's really nice. Now we get to play the Chicago Bulls. They are the first seed. Bill Donovan won Coach of the Year, so anything is possible here. We'll see how this goes. Game 1, we're down 1-0. Okay, game 2, down 2-0. Maybe Chicago has their number, unless if we even it up here, which we do not. We're down 3-1 again. We come back from another 3-1 deficit. Do we do it? And no, almost did, but we lose in round 2. So I think with a little bit of development, obviously, with this roster, because we're all still super young, and I think we could still make another really good trade if we really wanted to, which I should have explored, maybe trading Kevin Love for somebody making around 28 million. Because you know how many players that we could have gotten maybe making around 28 million. That's kind of a handy tool to have, I would say, for the Cavaliers. I don't know if they do anything with it, but it is definitely interesting. Got the Chicago Bulls going all the way to win a championship, which is nice for them. I don't see that very often. LeBron James is retiring. I'm going to override that, unfortunately. And then other than that, we're good here. So let's go to the draft lottery. And let's see what we're going to have going on in the lottery. Who's all here. You got the Spurs and the Hornets at the top. And you get the Jazz number 2. You got the Blazers number 3. And the Rockets number 1. How dare they disrespect my Blazers and put them in the lottery, man. We're better than that. At least through 4 games we are. I don't know if it stays that way. But hey, I'll take the start we've gotten off to. So, post D coach. Let's sign one. And then perimeter D coach. And then obviously this offseason our objective is just to try to add some more talent. I mean, what more could you really want on this roster? I mean, we didn't win a championship, so obviously what we had wasn't good enough, but man, I really love the Cavaliers roster. Let's be honest. I mean, they just did an incredible job. So on draft night, I don't even know if we have a draft pick. Pretty sure we don't, because obviously, we got Donovan Mitchell for a reason. Yeah, we don't have a first round pick. We got Mitchell, Garland still here. You got Jarrett Allen. Mobley isn't expiring. Okay. Ricky Rubio making around $6 million, and then Dean Wade making around $5 million, who also got an extension in real life as well. And then you got Okoro's option, Stevens option, Osman. So I don't think I'll be doing anything before the draft. So let's just head to player options. I'm not going to worry about that late second round pick. I'm going to accept Osman because worst case scenario, we could use that $6 million in a trade. You're going to accept Evan Mobley, obviously, and accept Okoro, and Lamar Stevens I'll accept as well. Qualifying offers, Dylan Windler is a free agent. If we bring him back, we know that'd be great. Or if we don't, it's not a big deal. If we do, then, it was whatever. So LeVert, $13 million, and then Kevin Love, $15 million. So they both want a pretty big extension, I would say. What can I actually afford? We got like Seth Curry out here, Kevin Love. So I think it definitely makes sense to just bring back Kevin Love and LeVert, which we probably will do, don't get me wrong. But I just want to explore my options real quick. So we have Okoro, we have Lamar Stevens, Osman, Evan Mobley, Dean Wade, and then Jarrett Allen. I feel like we have some money that we could make a trade. And I don't know who I want. Maybe I'm looking for a better starting small forward just to kind of complete what we have going on right now. Let's just go take a look around the league and see what could make sense. Because I do want to make a trade here, to be honest with you. We have so many salaries that we could throw in a trade together that maybe we could get somebody really damn good at the small forward position. So because I want to do something in this video and not just stay complacent, I am going to try to make a trade for OG Anunoby to be my brand new small forward for this Cavaliers roster. He's honestly going to be perfect. Now, I feel like if the Raptors are going to accept this, they would obviously want something valuable in return, and that would probably be Isaac Okoro, which I hate to trade him away, but I feel like we get OG Anunoby, that's just going to help out so much. Okoro also being 6'5", we get OG Anunoby who's 6'7", a little bit better, I would say, on the offensive side of the ball. So yes, I feel bad for trading Okoro, but I want to do something in this video, so I apologize if this upsets Cavaliers fans by me doing this, but I'm going to send this. They do not agree to it right away, which I was kind of shocked by. I thought they would. If I offered a second, that doesn't make it happen. Another second, they do accept. So just like that, we get OG Anunoby to be our brand new small forward in Cleveland, which I really love the idea of, because now we have Lamar Stevens still being able to back up that small forward spot. Ricky Rubio is still going to be our backup point guard. And then we have Karis LeVert and also Kevin Love still waiting for us at free agency to re-sign them both. And then we'll have a perfect rotation. So that is going to kind of be the game plan I was rolling with. So Kevin Love, I'm going to give him a 2-year deal. I don't know how much he's going to go down overall, but he's been solid enough that I would feel comfortable doing that. And then kind of the same thing with LeVert. I'll give him another 2-year deal as well. Same timeline as Kevin Love. So I'll sign both of them back, and both of them will be pretty valuable expiring pieces next year if we need to trade them away or something along the lines of that. And then we should be able to sign like at least one more player here, which I think I will use to my advantage. So Ricky Rubio, Mitchell, So I guess the thing we need the most is a backup shooting guard or backup center, because I'm going to move Levert back to shooting guard since we have Lamar Stevens at the 3, and I'm going to have a backup center. So I see Brook Lopez, which he's probably going to go down overall like crazy, or I would sign him. We got like Montrezl Harrell as well, Cousins. You got Omer down here as well, who's restricted, which he could be a solid backup center going forward. So give me Omer here for a 3-year deal. The Miami Heat might match this, but they do not. So even if he doesn't play in the rotation this year, he's still going to be a piece that could be huge depth next year if we decide to make a crazy trade with Levert and Kevin Love. So rookie, and then of course Ricky Rubio. So we have Rubio, Levert, and Kevin Love all on expiring contracts, which could be very valuable to us. So Garland's up 5, Mitchell stays the same, Mobley's up 4, Jarrett Allen's up, and then OG Anunoby is up. So that's good. Everything's looking great. So we can go to this next season feeling pretty confident about the idea of being a contender in the East this time. I know Darius Garland gets better and better throughout the simulation as well, so that's only going to help. So I'm feeling pretty good. Although we didn't win a championship last year, only got to round 2, I think this year could definitely be very different for us. I think it could definitely go as well as it can. It's going to go great, is what I'm trying to say. Garland, Mitchell, OG Anunoby, Evan Mobley, Jarrett Allen, Kevin Love, Levert, Ricky Rubio, and Omer, and then Lamar Stevens is sitting out the rotation at least for now. So that is what I'm going to roll with. Proficiency, we are a 4-star, 7 seconds. I'm expecting big things this year. Potentially a first seed appearance. We'll see. Luka Doncic once again is your MVP. Gregory Jackson wins Rookie of the Year. I don't even know. I've never even seen Gregory Jackson win it before. That's kind of interesting. So it's not Wembanyama. 6-man goes to Brogdon. Joel Embiid, defensive player. Jonathan Isaac, most approved. And JB Bickerstaff is your coach of the year. Executive goes to Nathan Mack. Did I load the right draft class, or am I tripping? I feel like Wembanyama wins that all the time. Garland makes All-NBA 13, which is cool. I gotta make sure Wembanyama is in the league real quick, because I feel like, let's see. Yeah, okay, I guess I did load the right draft class. I just I've never seen Gregory Jackson win Rookie of the Year, so that was interesting. But I thought I didn't load a draft class for a second, but I did. So we are the first team in the East. I figured we would, and at one point it looked like we were about to win 70 games, but we went 62-20. I mean, Cleveland is just a team that's over time gonna only get better, and that's kind of showing here in 2K. So player stats wise, yeah, 28 from Donovan Mitchell. So Mitchell and Garland went from 24-20 to 28-25. 6.5 from Evan Mobley, 13 from Jarrett Allen, 12 from OG Anunoby, 11 from Kevin Love, 9.5 from Levert, 7 from Rubio, and then 4.5 from Omer. And then Josh Jackson, I guess, got some minutes at times as well. Played 5 games. So here we go. Let's see if we get in round 1. This could be our chance to go win a championship. We might even find the Celtics in our way. Might find the Pistons on our way. It is going to be the Milwaukee Bucks, though. So we beat them last year in round 1, but this time we're the first seed and they're the 8th seed. So that might make them more powerful, because as you guys know, 8th seeds are scary. I just got to say that. But game 1, we're up 1-0. So that's a good start. 28, 25, and 12. Looking good so far. Game 2 up 2-0. Game 3 up 3-0. And we beat them in 4. So this time, the 8th seed is not that scary. We sweep them, which is good. I like that. And now we get the Philadelphia 76ers. We'll have Bojan Bogdanovic, Joel Embiid. I actually like that Bojan signing for Philadelphia. He definitely would be able to space the floor quite a bit for them. Still have Toby, still have Maxey, still have Embiid, Matisse Thybulle, D'Anthony Melton, and then Justin Winslow. All right, here we go. Justice Winslow, I should say. Game 1, up 1-0 on them, so we blow them out. This Cavaliers team might just be too good. We might even go all the way without winning, or I was about to say without losing a game, but we did lose game 3. And now, can we win game 4? We do. And we beat them in 5. In the East Conference Finals, pretty easily. Have only lost 1 game so far, but now we get the ultimate test, which is the 2nd-seeded Atlanta Hawks. And I believe I've asked this before, but who would you rather have, Trae Young and Murray or Mitchell and Garland? That is definitely a battle of backcourts here, if I've ever seen one. You also have the battle of the front courts of Capella and Collins versus Mobley and Jarrett Allen. These teams match up very well. DeAndre Hunter versus OG. They're almost identical. They really are. The starting fives are almost identical in a way, where both, really towering bigs. John Collins being 6'9", so I guess he's maybe not as tall as like Mobley and Jarrett Allen, but still a nice matchup. Game 1, we're up 1-0 though, beat them by 7. Game 2 up 2-0. Are we gonna hand them? I was about to say we're gonna handle them pretty easily, but we beat them in 5. Yeah, in the finals pretty easily, and now we get to play the Grizzlies. So John Morant versus Darius Garland. You got the battle of the backcourts again with Desmond Bane and John Morant going up against Garland and Mitchell, and then Mobley, Jarrett Allen versus Jaren Jackson and Steven Adams. Then, of course, you got like Zaire Williams versus OG. So these another team that match up pretty well. We're up 1-0. They even it up, though. We're up 2-1. Can we go up 3-1? Yes, we can. And we beat them in 6, hopefully. No, game 7. So game 7 here to win our first championship of the video. Even if we win here, I still want to run one more season, I think, because I really want to see what I could do with all those expiring contracts that I have coming this offseason. But so far, it's looking good on us winning a championship, and we do just that. We beat the Grizzlies 105-118 in Game 7 to get a championship for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cleveland, this is for you. You guys know how that goes. But hey, we got to run it back one more year. I want to end it on that. I want to see what I can do with LeVert's, Kevin Love, and Rubio's expiring. I feel like we could throw all three of these guys together, maybe a couple draft picks. So we still have some to trade away. Obviously, you have the Donovan Mitchell trade already, so I don't know how many draft picks we can even trade. LeBron James is going to officially call it a day and retire. But yeah, I want to be able to see what I can do with all these expiring salaries to see if I can maybe push this team to 70 wins or something, if I can get somebody really good on this team. But of course, it has to be realistic and it has to make sense. Raptors get number 2 after trading OG Anunoby. Coincidence? I think not. I want to try to be able to bring the hometown kid home. CJ McCollum is from Ohio, and he's a known Browns fan as well. I know this because obviously when he was on the Blazers, I know he's from Ohio. I just got to say that. So Karis LeVert, Kevin Love, 2 expiring contracts. Only reason New Orleans does this if they're just like desperate to get off CJ McCollum's contract. He has 2 years left on this deal. And I guess if they were just wanting to get out of it a little bit early, then here you go. I don't know. So Karis LeVert and Kevin Love for CJ McCollum. I don't know if they accept this, but this would be our 6th man right here with CJ coming off the bench. And I think that'd be a huge, nice role for him. Easily could win 6th man of the year. And they do agree to that. So it didn't even take much. We get CJ McCollum to be our brand new 6th man here in New Orleans, or in Cleveland, I should say. If we move him to shooting guard, he goes down, so we'll keep him at point guard. So he'll back up Darius Garland. Now, I guess I should have moved Ricky Rubio in the trade instead. I don't know if that would have made a difference, but now we need like a backup shooting guard. So I do love the CJ McCollum addition. We get rid of Kevin Love and LeVert, but hey, CJ McCollum should really do nice here. So maybe we should just move CJ McCollum to shooting guard, but I mean, I don't like him how he goes down in overall so much. And then draft pick compensation, we actually have the 30th pick. So let's go ahead and see if we can get something good here. So let's go to number 30. Let's see if there's anything available for us to take here. You have Adrian McDaniel. You have Jamie Robertson, which I guess I could take him because we need a backup shooting guard. I don't know if he'll be any good, but welcome to the team regardless. He's a 67 overall. Yeah, did not help me too much, but sure, I'll sign him. Player options, Evan Mobley, and then OG Anunoby declines. Qualifying offers, Mason Jones. And then I don't think we have any crazy free agents to worry about. Is Mitchell a free agent this offseason? No, OG Anunoby is, though. And OG wants a bag, but I did trade for him, so I am going to sign him. And then I'm going to sign Lamar Stevens back as well. So I'm going to sign both of them back. Make sure both of them are back on their contracts. We get both of them. And then shooting guards that we could sign. Got like Luke Kennard, who could do a good job. Max Strus. Give me Luke Kennard. If we can't get a replacement for Ricky Rubio, or if Ricky Rubio just doesn't really play, then I wouldn't mind a Luke Kennard, you know, with CJ McCollum in the backcourt coming off the bench. So McCollum, Luke Kennard, Lamar Stevens, Evan Mobley, and Omer. So looking pretty good. I can roll with this rotation. I can live with it. If we need to trade Rubio for anything, I will. But I like the addition of CJ. I think he's a really nice 6th man, and I really want him to see win 6th man of the year. CJ McCollum goes down in overall like crazy to an 81. So yeah, I kind of saw that coming, but hey, I still think it's a nice story regardless to have him here. So Rubio probably will lose minutes, I will say, because we're only going to run a 9-man rotation. I think CJ makes our bench really good. It does suck he went down as much as he did. That's unfortunate. If he was still like an 85 off the bench, that'd be really nice. But unfortunately, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work that way. So if we go in to this next season, let's go see what we have going on. So power ranking number 3, and then here's a rotation. So it's going to be Garland, Mitchell, OG, Evan Mobley, Jarrett Allen, CJ as your 6th man, which is so nice. Omer, Luke Kennard, and Lamar Stevens. So I'm feeling pretty confident about another championship run here. Proficiency, 4.5, 7 seconds. Let's run it. Year number 3. So this season, like I said, Garland just continues to get better in the simulation. He wins MVP, averaging 27 and 13, 50, 40, 90 club as well. DJ Wagner's Rookie of the Year. Markelle Fultz, 6th man for the Minnesota Timberwolves, which should have gone to CJ in my opinion. Is there anyone? I guess I can't really see who was in the running for 6th man, but fifth player goes to AD. Tyrese Maxey most improved, which averaged 34.5, which is insane. Coach here goes to Rick Carlisle. I'm assuming James Harden is gone because that's a lot of scoring volume from Maxey. You got Garland making All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, and then we get Evan Mobley making as well, which is really nice. And then All-NBA third team, All Defensive first team, and All Defensive second team. Yeah, Evan Mobley making this as well, which is really cool. So you got Chet, Jaren Jackson, Alonzo, and Luka. So we are the second seed in these. Indiana Pacers actually jumped us here, which is a little surprising. But if you take a look at the stats, we had 27 from Garland, 24 from Mitchell, and then 22 from Mobley, and then 16.7 from CJ McCollum. So still very nice scoring volume from him. 15 and 10 from Jarrett Allen, and then 11 from OG Anunoby, and then 6.5 from Omer. So if we don't win a championship here, that's going to be pretty disappointing, I will say. But you never really know. Get the Philadelphia 76ers, who, no, they still have James Harden. Josh Hart is also on their team. Man, I got to tell you, as a Blazers fan, Josh Hart has been a dream, man. He's literally one of the best role players ever, I feel like. He's so damn good. What he brings to the table, the amount of rebounds he grabs as a 6'5" guard is insane. He's playing the small. I love Josh Hart. That's all I got to say. But game 1 against Philadelphia. Game 1, we're up 1-0. We're up 2-0. Up. Nope. 2-1. Can we go up 3-1? We cannot. They even it up. Can we go up 3-2? We do. Beat them in 6, hopefully. Yes, we do. So we're on to the second round. And now we get the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks have Vassell. No longer have DeJounte Murray. We beat them last year when they had DeJounte Murray. So we better not lose them this year when they don't have him. So hopefully we don't lose. Game 1 up 1-0. Beat them by 3. Game 3. Oh, man. This is going to make sense, isn't it? Game 5. Do we win in 6? We do. Okay. I was about to say, I thought we were definitely going to lose. But now get the Nets, who actually upset the Pacers. So for the Nets, I'm going to assume they have Kevin Durant and Ben Simmons, and then they'll have somebody else that's pretty good. One time I've seen them with Jason Tatum. Let's see what they got. You got Ben Simmons, Malik Monk, Patrick Doyle, Daron. Okay, I'm not intimidated by this roster at all. Patrick Doyle, Doily, whatever. I don't know how good this guy is, but hopefully he is not the reason we lose. If they would have had a Jason Tatum or something like that, that's scary. I've seen that in the past, but not intimidated. Game 1, 1-0. Game 2, they even it up. Maybe this roster is going to upset me because I said I'm not intimidated, and here it goes. Is Patrick Doyle the truth, I guess? We lose in 6. Of course we do. Wow. How do we lose to this Nets roster when we've beaten everybody else? I don't understand. Whatever. That's fine. We've won a championship in this video already. It's not that big of a deal. Somebody current round, and we got the Nets for whatever reason. Patrick Doyle is the truth out there, I guess. But I'm in it there, man. We already won a championship in this video anyway. The Cavaliers are already a damn good roster. So what more can I really do? It's just a good roster. We won one. And it was cool getting CJ McCollum out of this roster. I feel like that would be really cool if the Cavaliers could add him in the future as a 6-man. If that ever becomes available as an option where the Pelicans just don't want CJ anymore, which I don't know if that would ever be the case because CJ looked amazing yesterday without Zion and Ingram. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.